Please, Your Lordship, item number 14, my lord. Kindly pass
Item
over.
number
14.
14.
14, 1 4. Kindly pass over this one for the next.
Adjourned.
Exam.
Your name?
M. Chaudhary.
M. Chaudhary, petition adjourned. Yes.
Item 1 for motion.
Yes, Mr. Motil.
From voter list 1965, 70, 75, and 77, my lord, same village, my lord. And the name of the petitioner and plus father and mother, my lord, appear in the voter list of 1977. Page 19, my lord.
Page 19.
Yes. 19.
Who is the father?
Anwar Ali.
Musarer Ali.
Anwar Ali.
Oh, Noor, second one.
Anwar Ali. And
Son of
father
Ali.
name is Mahmuda Khatun.
And mother is Manuda Khatun.
And 23 page, my lord. Next.
Oh. This is of 1965.
65.
Village is
Village
Thankhali.
Moja Saraibahi.
Then next one is
Page 23.
23. Thankhali.
Village
Noor
tax.
Ali and Manuda Khatun. Okay. And then after that,
Yes. Page 27.
page 27.
Noor Ali Mahmuda Mela Thanks Ali village.
Orange. After page 23,
Page 20, after 23, page 27, my lord. 75 total.
why will you annex page 25?
Here is my lord. Here is my lord.
Hmm?
DW1, my lord. Wife of the petitioner, my lord. In the notice, my lord.
No, the wife will go later on.
Yes. Subsequently, as per Sudhir Ranjan case, my
Mr.
lord.
Motil, little slow. Let us also understand. 75, village Thankhali. Noor Ali, Nomoda, and who is the petitioner? Qasim.
No, my lord. Page 37.
Page
37.
37. So, Liaquat is the son of Noor.
Yes. Noor Nobab.
Hmm. Which document will show?
Page 37.
37.
Nobab Ali Mahmuda.
Noor or Nobab?
And Leper.
Hmm.
Grandfather is same, my lord.
One is Udrit and one is Odhut.
Yes.
There is not same.
Odut. Odut animal total is 75, 70, 65 Odut.
It's a Nawab of Noor.
Actual name is Nobab. N-A-B-A-B. Nobab. Here is written is Noir.
Hmm.
Sum total is Nobab.
Lordship
Total
may
is
take it up
75
after-
Nobab.
Lordship may take up this matter after the Bihu vacation. I do not have the brief, Lordship.
It will.
File is missing.
You are not the pair of MSc.
Yes,
but one
Lord.
is office for the respondent to the Home Department.
Obvious.
Item 2.
I don't think there is any name called Noir.
Noir, Nobab.
No, is there a name called Noir?
Noir is actually
Noir I
Nobab.
have not heard till today.
Nobab. N-A-B.
Nawab is there. Yes, Mr. Rashid, Hamida Begum.
Voter list of 1965.
Page number,
Grandfather, 45.
page number 45. Beyond on the payroll sheet, to examine whether any material to show that Hazrat Ali, son of Samshul, whose name appears in the voters to 85, can be linked with Samshul, son of Justin.
Is a village number 3 Bhandara.
Now this is Samshul,
Samshul.
son of Josim Munshi.
Paschim Bansi.
And
Name Millard, my name Millard. My name Millard, kindly see. Father, mother, first vote Millard, page 52.
examine as material to show that Hazrat Ali, son of Samshul. Where is the 85 voters list?
85 voters in a page
Yeah,
56.
our order is petitioner may provide the complete voters list from the year 65 to 85. Have you brought it?
No, that's it. I have not. I have asked for them, Millard, but copy.
Okay, you bring it. Where there's already an order passed.
Yes, order there is order.
If you want, you can take the help of Mr. Ali.
Ali will be better.
No, he'll not be better. It is yours. You are the petitioner. Ali is not the petitioner. But if you want his help, you can make a request.
Right.
He'll help you. As of as provided in the order of 1/3/2023, the petitioner may provide the petitioner may produce the complete voters list from the year 1965 to 1985 of village Bhandara Part 2. Part 3.
Item 3.
Item 3. A Ali, say, hearing.
4 weeks.
It's stated that Mr. A Ali, the counsel for the petitioner, is having some serious medical inconvenience. The list after 4 weeks.
Item 4.
Further time may be allowed.
Sorry.
Further time may be.
Adjourn on the prayer of Mr. A Motin Lahan, counsel for the petitioner.
Item 5.
HR Khan. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List again.
Item 6.
May it please the Lordship. My Lord, here in this
Kutlal
case, my
Roy.
Lord,
Page number.
here in this case, my Lord, the procedure has not been identified properly. My Lord, name of the petitioner is Kutulal Rai. Reference was made Kritilal Rai. Kritilal Rai, son of Padania, and now the petitioner before your Lordship is Kutulal Rai, son of Lavanya. Different person, my Lord.
Oh, so what is your prayer?
My Lord, my prayer is that, my Lord, another, his brother also declared,
No, brother, let him
My lord,
be happy with
my-
himself.
my-
What is your prayer?
that
Is
my-
has any order been passed against you?
yes, my Lord,
Which order?
my Lord, kindly say, my Lord, page,
Hmm.
page 36, my Lord.
Where is your stand in the written statement that
Yes,
you are a different person?
Yes, my Lord. My Lord, page 34.
Page 34, but which
WS,
paragraph?
my Lord, WS.
Hmm.
My Lord, here,
Which paragraph?
my Lord, paragraph 4, 5, 6, my Lord. My Lord, kindly see the name of the applicant. Name of the applicant, Kutulal Rai, number 2, Ratan Lal, son of Lavanya. And the reference is made, my Lord. Paragraph 4,
Where is the order against you?
my Lord, kindly see page
Page
36. Page 36,
Declared foreigner.
declared foreigner.
Yes, Mr. Payne. Yesterday we passed an order. Mr. Ray. Where is the reference order?
Reference order, my lord, that is 36.
Where is the reference notice?
Reference notice, my lord. There are two notices, my lord, two brothers. Page 25,
Where is the notice against Kutulal?
Kutulal, there is no notice. Kritilal, notice is issued to Kritilal.
Where is it?
That is a page 25 notice.
25.
Page 25 and page 29, that is Ratan Lal.
Covered by that one. Will be- A notice had been issued by the Foreigners Tribunal number 2 Nagaon. In FT case number 372/2008 to Kritilal Roy,
Right.
son of
Pradhani.
Padanna Roy,
Pradhamaya.
Padanya Roy of village
Village Borpani colony.
Borpani
Colony.
colony.
PS. Kosuma.
But the notice had been served on the petitioner proceeding Kutulal Roy, son of
Lavanya Rai.
Lavanya Rai of the same village,
Borpan, yes.
of the same village, Borapani colony. In the written statement, the petitioner had brought it to the notice of the tribunal that although the notice was issued to Kritilal Rai, son of Pradinna Rai of Borpani colony, but it was served to the petitioner proceeding Kutulal Rai, son of yes,
Lavanya Rai.
Lavanya Rai of village so and so. The tribunal ignored the said stand taken by the petitioner and proceeded against the petitioner Kutulal Roy, son of Lavanya Roy, resulting in the order dated 2011-2017, by which Kutulal Roy, son of Lavanya Roy, had been declared to be a foreigner. This issue had been deliberated, and this issue of a notice being issued to one person and being served on another person, and the proceeding continued against the other person, had been decided by this court in its judgment and order dated in WBC so and so, wherein it had been held that such a proceeding would be vitiated. Accordingly, the order dated 2011-2017 in FT case number 372/2008 in respect of Kritilal Roy, son of Lavanya Roy
Right,
of
Kritilal-
Borpani, please don't interfere.
My lord.
Son of Lavanya Roy of Borpani colony in the Nagaon district is set aside. However, it is provided that if the respondents are of the view that a proceeding is to be initiated against Kritilal Roy, son of Pradanya Roy of village Borpani colony of Nagaon district, liberty remains to do so by issuing appropriate notice and serving it on Kritilal Roy, son of Pradanya Roy of Borpani colony. On the other hand, if the respondents are of the view that Kutulal Roy, son of Pradanya Roy, is also required to be proceeded against, liberty remains to proceed against him by following the due procedure of law of initiating a reference and serving notice on him.
My lord. My lord.
Petition allowed as indicated above.
My lord, there are two petitioners, my lord. There are two petitioners.
Second,
Two FT cases are registered with common judgment. my lord.
the
Common.
the writ petition in respect of petitioner number 2 is rejected on the in as much as it is a misjoinder of causes of action. Petitioner number 2 is given the liberty to file his own independent fresh writ petition.
My lord, this is the common order, my lord.
The submission that it is a common order cannot make it that two people with different causes of action will file a common writ petition. In that event, liberty is also rejected.
Well, liberty may be given, my lord, kindly consider, my lord. I will file several petitions.
Because different cause of action, you have to look it from two different people. Common order will not make it a common writ petition.
My lord, common judgment, that's why, my lord, I thought that
Then reject kori thoi dia. Liberty also rejected.
liberty may be given. Otherwise, my lord, people will suffer for the, it is my fault that I submitted, my lord.
So
Why-
therefore, we have given you the liberty.
But-
You come with a fresh writ petition, you'll get the same order.
My lord,
But it has to be separate writ petition. You can't mix up everybody's
My-
case like this.
My-
Lawyer is one doesn't mean it is a common cause of action. Order is one doesn't mean it's a common cause of action. Cause of action flows from the facts originating in respect of the proceeding.
the WS also filed jointly.
It only reject kori thoi diok, liberty too. Liberty rejected. Yes, next item.
Item 7 for admission.
No, you like to argue, you are going to
No,
appeal.
I am just
As you are
disclosing
habit
the
of,
facts, my lord.
you are
That's my.
you are in a
humble
habit of
submission.
just
That
going
your
and
worship
arguing
may
and arguing.
consider, my lord.
We pass an order, you go in appeal. You argue with them.
Kindly consider.
Tell the court master what he wants.
Item 7.
Yes, item 7, what is it?
May I please, your lordships? In this case, my lord, the case of contested case, my lord,
Oh.
declared as the post 1971 stream, my lord.
Johar Ali. Yeah,
Yes,
who
my
is the father of Johar Ali?
His father's name is my lord Abul Hussain, my lord. And grandfather's name is my lord Mosher Ali.
Page number?
Page number, my lord, my lord, order, my lord.
No, page number where the name of the father appears.
Yes.
Voters list, any document,
Page, my lord, 23 and 24, my lord.
23 and 24. Who is the father?
Father Abul Hussain, my lord.
Abul Hussain. 66
in-
list does
in-
not have the name of Abul Hussain.
In 23, my lord, his grandfather's name is there, my
Who
lord.
is the grandfather?
Yes, my lord. And 24, my lord,
What is the name of the grandfather?
Mosher Ali, my lord.
Mosher
M-O-S-E-R,
Ali is
Mosher
the
Ali.
grandfather.
Only one fact, my lord, N and M, my lord. Mosher Ali and Mosher. Yes, my lord.
Mosher Ali is the grandfather, son of Borov Ali. Village Kaseripet Part 3. Okay, now where is the father?
Father, at serial number, my lord, 259, page 24.
24.
Serial number,
Just,
259.
Who is the name of the father?
Abul Hussain.
Abul Hussain is the father. Okay. Now who is the petitioner?
Zahir Ali.
Zahir Ali. Where is the name of Zahir Ali and Abul together?
Together, my lord, and 1997 voter list,
Page-
page 25, my lord.
Page 25.
That is serial, my lord, 523, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Payne. Your name, please.
Yes, Ahmed.
As Ahmed Lane Council petition, J. Payne. The petitioner Zahir Ali had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 2, Bongaigaon at Ahoyapuri, for rendering opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam from the specified territory on or after 25/3/1971. The tribunal passed an order dated 1/9/2016 declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this petition is instituted. In the writ petition, the petitioner relies on the voters list of 1970 of village Kesari Pet Part 3, police station of Hayapuri, in the present what district? Bongaigaon, of the present Bongaigaon district, which contains the name of Moser Ali, son of Babar Ali, at serial 257, and that of Abul Hussein, son of Moser Ali, at serial 259. The petitioner also relies on the voters list of 1997 of village Kesaripeti Part 3, which contains a name. No, Moser Ali is run away at serial 257 colony. Abul Hussein, serial 259. And both residing in the same house number 74. 97, Abul Hussein, son of Nasser Ali, at serial 520. And Zohair Ali, son of Abul Hussein, at serial 523, and both are shown to be residing in the same house number 170. The petitioner accordingly claims that he had discharged the burden of proving that he is a citizen of India. In the circumstance, remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1970 of village Kesaripat Part 3, which contains the name of Moser Ali, son of Babar Ali, and Abul Hussein, son of Moser, where both are residing in the same house number 74, and also the voters list of 1997 of village Kesaripeti Part 3, which contains the name of Abul Hussein at serial 520 and Zohair Ali at serial 523, where both are shown to be residing in the same house number 170, where Zohair Ali is shown to be the son of Abul Hussein. The respondents in the Home Department may verify the authenticity of the two voters list, as well as whether the Zohair Ali of the voters list of 1997 of village Kesaripati and the petitioner Prosedi Zohair Ali are one and the same person. The petitioner to produce the complete voters list from 1966 to 1997 of village Kesaripati before the tribunal. Tribunal after examining pass a reason order.
Much obliged. Obliged.
26/5. Item 8.
May I plead your lordship, that is contested with my lord. Petitioner's father's name is recorded in the voter list 1970, my lord, that is
Page
page
number?
11, my lord.
Page number 11.
Father name is Joharuddin and mother name is Shahar Gani, my lord.
So after that, who is the petitioner? Jamaluddin.
Jamaluddin, my lord. And
Where do you
petitioner's
find Jamaluddin and Zoharuddin together?
together is not my lord in here. Petitioner's
Hmm.
father died in earlier, my lord. And petitioner's name recorded in the voter list 1985, that is page 13, my lord.
Sorry, page number
13, 1 3, my lord.
13. The different villages,
My lord, he is a day laborer. my lord.
the wife of, no, this is wife of Jamaluddin. Only Zohur. Just because the name Zohur is there,
My lord,
do we have only one Zohur in this world?
no, my lord.
If there is only one person having the name Zohur, we accept what he was saying. But it
Yeah.
is not so.
If
There may be hundreds of
My lord.
persons having the name Zohur. How do you say that this Zohuruddin of village Udhantola of 1970 list and this Jamaluddin son of Zohur of 85,
My lord.
there's both Zohur are the same person. How do
My
you say?
lord, there is a, my lord, if your lordship permits, petitioner's case is remanded back to the tribunal, my lord.
Why should
petitioner's-
it be remanded back without any reason?
My lord, the petitioners, he is a day laborer, my
No,
lord. Of that
suppose-
period, my lord, petitioner-
Madam, suppose we remand it back, what will you do in the
my lord,
tribunal?
as much as
Suppose we
possible,
send it
right,
back.
my lord,
Just a minute. Suppose we send it back, what will you do?
my lord, he produced as much as possible,
You produce it before us.
lordships.
You
Some more-
produce whatever you
Yes.
want to produce before the tribunal, produce it before this court, will examine.
My lord, some more times.
Huh.
will be given.
If it is necessary, you will definitely demand it
My
back. Wajida.
My lord,
MS L. Wajida and counsel by petitioner seeks for an adjournment to examine as to whether any material is available that Johoruddin, son of Momrose, of the voters list of 1970 of village Udhantola, Annexure 1, page 11, and Johur, being the son of Jamaluddin, of the voters list of 1985 of village Sohoria Palm, are one and the same person. This after 2 weeks.
Item 9,
my lord, that case, my lord, expert order.
Moiram Nessa, who is the father of Moiram Nessa?
Case 13, my lord, petitioner's father's name is Hussein Ali, my lord,
Page number 13.
my lord. That is ex parte order first, my lord,
Ex parte order.
lord.
You are against an ex parte order.
my lord. Page 33 is the influence order.
Order is dated 2012. What will be the cost?
My lord.
Per year,
Very
1,000.
Poor person, my lord, if your lordship.
Everybody is poor. Who is rich? No one is rich. You are also a poor person. We are also a poor person. Are we being, Mr. Mahmood is also a poor person. Is Mr. Mahmood given any additional benefit? No. For being poor. Yes, Mr. Pine. You are rich or poor?
I am poor, but.
You are poor. Everybody is poor. There is no rich person. How much cost, you say? Yes, Mr. Pine, how much cost?
He appeared, my lord,
I know,
filed written statement and.
I know, we are sending, giving one opportunity, but cost of how much?
As your lordship, dictated,
How much you feel would be appropriate?
minimum 5,000.
5,000. Yes. ma'am. So that this man doesn't repeat this again. Third, MSL, Wajidal and counsel for the petition. Mhm. That's a,
Change.
the lordship is saying that she is a lady, so entitled to some concession. 4,000. Over. The petitioner Moiram Nessa had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal Foreigners Tribunal Nagaon for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam subsequent to 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT case number 58 of 2009. The petitioner was served with the notice by the tribunal, initially appeared, but thereafter refrained from appearing before the tribunal without any acceptable reason or cause. As a result, the ex parte order dated 17/9/2012 had been rendered, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this petition is instituted. We do not notice any infirmity in the order dated 19/4/2012 of the tribunal in FT case number 58 of 2009. But however, for the end of justice, the petitioner is granted another opportunity to appear before the tribunal and establish a case on merit. But however, because of the conduct of the petitioner for not continuing to appear before the tribunal without any acceptable reason, a cost of ₹3,000 be paid by the petitioner to be deposited before the DLSA of which district? Nagaon, on DLSA Nagaon. And upon showing proof of the payment of cost to appear before the tribunal on.
26/5. Item 10,
My lord, that is also ex parte order, my lord.
Same order. Same order, but this time the cost will be 5,000.
My lord,
Because Fakhruddin does not appear to be a woman.
no notice served, my lord, upon him, my lord.
No notice, sir.
No.
Let us see, find out. Find out from the records. If notice is not served, definitely you are Will not pay any cost. But check it out from the records. Hmm.
তিনটা, total তিন।
What about page 29, Madam Wajida? Page 21. Please read the, please pay some attention to the court also. If you have to talk with your colleague, you can do it after the proceedings are over.
Sorry, my lord.
What is the last paragraph of page 21?
My lord.
Page 21 of your petition, last paragraph.
My lord, that review petition petitioners filed, my
No,
lord.
please read it. Read the last paragraph. Last paragraph is not on top of the paper. Definitely it is in the bottom of the paper. It's against you, so don't avoid reading it, please. Will you please read the last paragraph? Please read the last paragraph.
That the
Last.
Last paragraph of page 21 of the petition that is filed before the court.
Page 21. Page 21.
Okay,
My lord, para 3, my lord.
last paragraph. I don't know which paragraph
My
it
lord,
is.
there is some difference.
If you have difficulty, you can take our video.
The respondent on receipt of the notice appeared in the tribunal.
Respondent on receipt of the notice appeared before the tribunal. Now you are stating that you had not received notice.
My lord, petitioner, he is, if notice served petitioner, he not received, my lord. Pass
Not
on.
received, but then the tribunal had written a wrong conclusion. If it is so, please submit. We'll take action against the tribunal for recording wrong facts.
But, several times I have received.
Madam Wajida, we are putting it straight across you. If the petitioner was not served notice, but the court had recorded notice was served and he appeared, then the court is wrong. We'll be taking action against the court for writing wrong facts. But on the other hand, if a petitioner has made a false statement before the court, then action will be against the petitioner. You take your call. Because you have made a submission that no notice was served. Whereas the tribunal records, notice was served and he appeared before the tribunal. So either you are right or the tribunal is right.
নিজের পাইছেন না বেলেগে পাইছেন?
My lord, here,
No,
some other,
Mr. Mahmood, what you are suggesting that Belege Paise will also not help you because he recording, he served and he appeared before the tribunal. Please don't make wrong statements before the court. Make your submissions, fair submissions. We are ready to provide you all the relief.
my lord.
But this habit of trying to
No, my lord,
manipulate and maneuver, we don't appreciate that. And it should not be appreciated also.
Sorry for my side, my lord. Petitioners, he stated that he has not received.
So he
any
had made a false statement, so the cost will be little higher.
My lord,
Yes, I know, we are not putting fault on the council,
My
on the petitioner for having wrongly advised the council.
my lord,
Okay, fine. No, no, no. Heard vessel Wajida. The petitioner Muhammad Fakhruddin had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal Hojai Hunkardev Nagar for a- for rendering opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam from the specified territory on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of case number FT/H/23/2012. The tribunal passed an ex parte order dated 28/5/2013, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. In the second paragraph of the order dated 28/5/2013, it is provided as extracted. The extracted portion of the order of the tribunal makes it apparent that the petitioner proceedee, upon receipt of notice, appeared before the tribunal, took time to file written statement, but subsequently did not appear in the tribunal any further, which resulted in the ex parte opinion. MSL Wajida, learned counsel for the petitioner, states that the petitioner Muhammad Fakhruddin had instructed the learned counsel that no notice was served to him and therefore he did not appear any further. We examined the said statement of the petitioner Muhammad Fakhruddin made before the learned counsel. We are not putting the blame on you, don't worry, as to whether it is a correct statement. Accordingly, the records are verified and it is noticed that the notice issued by the tribunal contains the signature of Muhammad Fakhruddin, meaning thereby that he had received the notice. From such point of view, we do not find any infirmity in the order dated 28/5/2013. But however, for the interest of justice, we are inclined to provide the petitioner another opportunity to appear before the tribunal and prove his case on merit. And accordingly, but because of the conduct of the petitioner, we impose a cost of rupees 5,000 upon the petitioner, which would have been the usual order. But because of a misleading statement being made by the petitioner before the court and trying to mislead the court to the extent that no notice was served on him, which resulted in the ex parte order, and having found from the records that the said statement is incorrect, a further cost of rupees 5,000 is imposed on the petitioner. And the petitioner is also formally warned not to make false statements before the court. Accordingly, the petitioner to pay a cost of rupees 10,000 before the District Legal Services Authority of which district? Of Hojai district, and upon showing proof of the payment of cost to appear before the tribunal on so and so. Tell your client, it's a formal warning against him, not to indulge in all these things. Be fair, take the order.
Item 11.
My lord, in this case, I am Jalaluddin, son of Ayyub Ali. But notice was served in the name of Jamal Uddin.
Petitioner is Jalal,
Jalaluddin.
Jalal.
Yeah.
And notice was served on
Jamaluddin.
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 Then why did you go and appear?
That was wrong. I appeared and.
Had it been the reverse way, I would have set aside.
But I am as Jalaluddin submitted all the legal documents which are here. But tribunal said he produced the documents of Jalaluddin,
And not
Jamaluddin.
Jamaluddin.
So I have been declared as foreigner.
Understand.
That is the
Where is the notice?
notice, my lord, I have not annexed, but I have copy of the.
But the WS is fine, but the WS he has never stated that I'm not. the
Doesn't matter. If it
No.
is a fact, how can you forcefully impose somebody to be a foreigner? This issued to Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali, Gao Hatimuria. And it is served on Jamaluddin, son of Ayub Ali.
No.
Petition for wait a minute. You see that in Jamaluddin, notice is served on Jalaluddin. Notice issued to Jalaluddin, served on Jamaluddin, correct person. Jamaluddin proved his case, rejected that, you have to prove the case of Jalaluddin. Where is the finding that you have given documents of Jamaluddin and not Jalaluddin?
Page 41 may be seen, my lord.
Page
41. T21 is the opposite party,
Page number 41, just a minute.
41.
No, that I have noticed, that it was rejected because,
Yes. That may be seen, my lord, page
no, but,
43 bottom onwards.
no, where is the reason why it is? after
44, my
careful-
lord, your lordship may see 44, my lord. 44 is the one. Just to suit the purpose, Jamaluddin has submitted some documents in the name of Jalaluddin. Over and above, the OP Jamaluddin has stated that his age is 70 on the day of occasion and so and so. As such, the year of birth is so and so, and the name should be enlisted in the voter list of 1970-75.
We set aside this order, you do it de novo. And correct the notice, serve the notice in the tribunal itself. You go and appear in the tribunal on the date fixed. Tribunal will serve the correct notice as per the reference order, as per the reference to the person whomever required to be served. That person will prove his case, so that this confusion of Jalal and Jamal is done away with. You ultimately, you see,
This is a disputed question of fact.
therefore we are interfering.
Yes, ma'am.
The-
Because
Mr. Pine,
my submission is that it has to be established by them before the tribunal, my lord. He is not that.
therefore, how can we establish when you yourself is confused against whom you are proceeding?
My lord, he is submitting as he is Jalaluddin alias Jamaluddin. No, but my lord, the finding is that
Mr. Pine, yesterday we are contemplating to impose cost on the tribunal. But we refrain from doing so. If this is continued, we will be bound to impose cost on the tribunal. No court proceeding can be there when there is a proceeding is against one person, notice is issued to another person, served maybe on which person no one knows. It cannot be with all this confusion. Be clear in your mind against whom you want to the reference is made. If it is against X, issue notice to X, X will appear, prove his case. And yesterday, some observations were made against the tribunal also. And now if you are trying to justify it, next stage will be to impose cost on the tribunals now.
Lordship, yesterday's order may be,
Yes, it will be.
their continuity may be there, Lordship.
And we are not doing anything. We are just sending it back. Tribunal will first make up its minds against whom the reference is made. Issue notice to that person. To facilitate your process, we also direct this petitioner to remain present in the tribunal so that he cannot escape. You issue notice to him there only. If he is the correct person against whom reference, he will accept the notice. If he is not the correct person, he will refuse to accept the notice that I am not that person. And ultimately, this is a travesty of justice. You create your own confusion and then declare a person to be a foreigner. Why? Because he is not able to prove the other one. And at whose initiation this confusion is? It is because of the tribunal. Yes, you are banging the paper and making some sound also, it appears.
My lord, may kindly let me go through the records, my lord, against whom the reference was elicited. If it is against Jalaluddin, my lord, that should be. Reference to Jalaluddin. Jalaluddin. The reference is against Jamaluddin, my lord, as per the record.
Your argument. You are free to argue anything you want.
Oh, my lord, but I am saying, my lord, your lordship may remind the reference, if he is Jalaluddin, my lord, the reference is against Jamaluddin.
To whom, then to whom did you issue the notice?
It should be Jamaluddin, my lord. Jamaluddin. son
It
of-
should be, no, but
yes,
whom it is.
is issued against Jamaluddin.
To Jalaluddin.
This should be issued against Jalaluddin, but reference.
Reference against Jamaluddin, but notice issued to Jalaluddin.
And tribunal records, though the name of the Jamaluddin is similar, no, tribunal records that the court has been ensured of it that O.P. Jamaluddin, son of a village, and one Jalaluddin, son of a village, are not one and the same. And therefore you reject his case. And who committed this mistake? It is the tribunal itself. Simply taking everything in a casual manner, nothing else. And the mistake of the tribunal is ultimately put against a person and declare him to be a foreigner. Where are you heading, Mr. Paying? And you are now trying to vehemently defend it instead of accepting it, accepting a mistake. You defend, we'll hear you. We'll hear you.
Let me remand it, my lord. No problem.
It has to be not demanded, set aside.
It may be set aside and proceeding may be thrown against Jamaluddin.
You start de novo from the stage of issuing notice to whomsoever has to be proceeded. And go ahead,
Let Jamaluddin come, my lord.
wherever it is. Then Jamaluddin can defend himself as Jamaluddin, not as Jalaluddin.
Let him.
If he can defend, is good. If he cannot, the consequence will follow. মই এবাৰ কলো মই বাংলাদেশ গৈছো মই এবাৰ কলো সেইটো A reference was made against Jamaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria, police station, Moirabari district, Morigaon, for an opinion. Reference made to the Foreign Tribunal 5 Morigaon for rendering an opinion as to whether the proceedee is a person who entered the state of Assam from the specified territory on or after 25/3/1971. Resulting in registration of case number MFT bracket J 2016/141. No, how many case numbers are there before the tribunal? Please come to page number 40.
My lord. Please,
Page number 40. How many case numbers are there and which was the appropriate case number?
40, my lord.
On top written MFTJ 2016/141.
Yes,
A little below case number FTD 274/2015 new number. Again below that FTD 1153/2012 bracket old number. Further below D/N case number 2263/98 dated so and so.
That is, last one is police case, my lord. That is police registration.
But other three?
My lord, probably while transferring the matter from one tribunal to another tribunal, my lord, the numbers are changing. The top one will be my lord, MFTJ 2016/141.
Confusion all around, nothing else. Why don't you streamline in a more better way and come to some actual determination so that no court can touch that order? Ultimately, what is happening, Mr. Pine?
This is my lord, 274 is the new.
No,
number.
no,
That is-
maybe I don't know. Your tribunal will be knowing better. We'll write all the numbers for our purpose. Let him find out whichever is correct one.
27
But
because,
Mr.
my lord,
Pine, have you realized one thing? By behaving in this manner, the tribunals are doing a great injustice to the state of Assam. Ultimately, the very purpose of identifying the foreigners is falling through. They may feel that we are doing a very good job, but in doing in this manner, they are doing it without much of a logical reasoning, without much of a proper application of mind. They're doing a great disfavor to the nation. Why are you not more fair? If somebody has proved he is a citizen, allow it. Somebody could not prove, follow the proper procedure, declare him to be a foreigner. Now, ultimately, I don't know. Registration of case numbers as narrated. গোটে চাৰিটা দি থৈ দিব। A notice in respect of foreigners case number FT bracket D 274/2015 was issued by the tribunal in the name of Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali, resident of village Hatimoria, police station Morawari of Moregaon district. Your client is Jamaluddin.
No, Jalaluddin.
Your client is
Jalaluddin.
Jalaluddin
Yes.
or Jamaluddin.
No, he is not Jamaluddin, Jalaluddin.
He is Jalaluddin.
All documents are in the name of Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali. And those are duly annexed.
He is actually Jamaluddin. He is actually Jalaluddin or Jamaluddin?
Jalaluddin,
Jalaluddin.
yes.
And reference is made to whom? Against whom?
Jamaluddin.
Jamaluddin. মানে কি করলো? Notice is issued to the notice is issued to Jamaluddin, Jamal. But the notice was served upon Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria.
Yes.
Accordingly, Jalaluddin appeared before the tribunal and sought to discharge his burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946, that he is a citizen of India, by relying and referring upon documents which may have shown that Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of Hatimoria, is a citizen. But the tribunal rendered the opinion dated 31/11/2016, declaring Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria, to be a foreigner, as because Jalaluddin had produced and relied upon documents pertaining to Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of Hatimoria, to establish his citizenship. But the proceeding was registered by the tribunal against Jamaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria. It appears that the tribunal itself is confused as to against whom the proceedings are to be initiated. If the proceedings are referred against Jamaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria, notice should be served upon Jamaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria, and not upon Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of Hatimoria. Although the two names may be of a similar pronunciation. Though not saying. If the tribunal, on the other hand, if the tribunal is of the view that the proceeding ought to have been against Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria, appropriate corrections ought to have been made either in the reference itself or in the name of the parties of the proceeding, so that appropriate proceeding can be initiated against Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria. But having done neither, and the reference still remaining in the name of Jamaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria, and the notice having been served on Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria, and Jalaluddin having discharged, Jalaluddin having made the claim that he had discharged the burden to prove he is not a foreigner, the same cannot be rejected now by arriving at a conclusion that the proceeding is against Jamaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of Hatimoria, and therefore the documents produced by Jalaluddin in respect of Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali would be unsustainable, and therefore Jalaluddin be now declared to be a foreigner. Accordingly, the opinion dated 30/11/2016 of the Foreign Tribunal Morigao is set aside. Matter remanded back. The tribunal to first make its decision against whom the proceeding has to be initiated. If the tribunal is of the view that the proceeding is to be initiated against Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of village Hatimoria, appropriate correction in the reference be made by following the due procedure of law, and therefore notice be issued to Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of Hatimoria, and the proceedings be conducted accordingly. If the tribunal is of the view that the reference is against Jamaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of Hatimoria, in such event, notices should not be issued served on Jalaluddin, and appropriate proceedings may be initiated against Jamaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of Hatimoria. Upon being remanded back, the tribunal to first consider the aforesaid aspect and therefore proceed in the matter. Liberty remains to proceed against either of the two persons,
The original proceeding.
either of the two persons, that is Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of Hatimoria, or Jamaluddin, son of Hatimoria, whichever may be appropriate according to the
Well,
tribunal.
one thing, I have many original documents which are submitted before the tribunal. If I file petition, that may can be returned, because those are essential for me.
As Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali of Hatimoria, has filed his original documents before the tribunal,
Yes.
upon an application is made, such documents may be allowed to be withdrawn by the Jalaluddin, son of Ayub Ali Hatimoria. And if necessary, and if any proceeding is initiated against the said person, the person may resubmit the documents before the tribunal for its decision.
My lord, the SP may be asked to make an inquiry prior to that.
Tribunal will put a question to him. Tribunal say that this is the confusion we are having.
Yes.
Now you tell us against whom to make a.
Yes.
If it is a Jamal, go and look around where Jamal is in existence, go and serve him. If it is Jalal, SP will make the corrections.
All right.
Item 13,
Mr. Mahmood, you have forgotten your notice.
In this case, Worship, the petitioner has been declared as foreigner.
Abdul Malik, who is the father of Abdul
My
Malik?
lord, father is Habibur Rahman. And grandfather name is Afzal Sheikh, Worship.
Page number
My lord, page 19,
19.
my lord. My grandfather name and grandmother's name.
19, you can read it.
Afzal Sheikh.
No, can you read that document?
My lord, in my document is also civil.
Can you read it?
Can be Worship.
Then you do one thing, you take our record and you give me your record.
My lord, same.
If you can read this one, please read it. Can you for it? You don't look at the other one, read from this one, if you can read. board পাকাও এটি ইনকম পড়েছে কিন্তু আরো বেশি পড়েছে এখানে দেখা যাবে এখন তো কাজে এখন আরো বাড়ে
এটা জমা দিছে
বেশি কোথায়
কিমান ছিল?
এখন এলাও কোনে কৰিছে হেৰি কৰিব ফাইলিং ফলো আছে
2007.
এখানে কি কাগজ
And this voter proof of this voter list is also lordship annexes page 40.
হুম sorry now this page is supposed to be page 19 of your petition.
My lord,
What do you want to submit from this document?
my lord, proof of the voter list lordship that has been submitted by the election officer, that is on page lordship
What
40,
is this?
66 voter.
No, what is this page? Page 32 of the record. What is it?
এটা কি হবে?
My lord, voter list of 66. lord.
This is a voters list.
Well.
Voters list are nowadays available in this form also.
89.
Hmm.
This was obtained.
What Bihoya? Uttor Halmara Hoyapuri?
নির্বাচন পঞ্জীয়ন
No, no, some Bihoya. What kind of Bihoya is it?
এক্ষুনি
Hmm. Well, it's
রাইট হ্যান্ড টপ
নির্বাচন হবো।
পঞ্জীয়ন
পঞ্জীয়ন কি পঞ্জীয়ন বিহয়
পঞ্জীয়ন
নির্বাচন হলো হয় কিবা বেলেগ
নির্বাচন পঞ্জীয়ন বিষয়ে লর্ডশিপ ইলেকট্রাল রেজিস্ট্রেশন অফিসার
নির্বাচন
your lordship may
what
kindly
is the spelling of নির্বাচন? This does not appear to be নির্বাচন. Some পঞ্জীয়ন বিহয়া
My lord, if your lordship kindly come to page 40, that is a proof of voter list is annex lordship.
Who is this? Abdul Malik. Who is the father of Abdul Malik?
Father of Abdul Malik is Habibur Rahman. lordship.
Where does his name appear?
My lord, Habibur Rahman page lordship 20 lordship 20. 1970 voter list.
Village
Village
Kheluapara,
Kheluapara lordship.
part 2. Habibur, son of Afzal.
My lord,
Uh,
page
Very well. Now, which document will show that the petitioner Abdul is the son of Habibur?
my lord, voter list of 2010 and school certificate. That is voter list of 2000 lordship 10 is at page 25 lordship,
Sorry, page number
25.
25.
My lord, serial number 53 to 61.
Abdul Malik.
My lord, Abdul Malik is
Who is Abdul Malik? Abdul Malik is the petitioner. Abdul Malik, son of Habibur. Or
My
village Khutapara.
my lord, yes. And
And this one is village Kheluapara.
my lord, after 85 lordship, the petitioner's house is shifted from Kheluapara to lordship Kutapara.
In the year 19,
After 1985 lordship. that has
after
been-
1985. In which year?
My lord,
After 1985 till 2023,
my lord, immediately after.
there
that
is a span of almost how many years?
Many years lordship,
Mhm.
as per lordship. double
Almost
years, lordship.
38 years. So in which year he shifted?
My lord, in 1989 lordship, voter list, Kutapara is there, lordship, before that lordship, perhaps, shifted,
70 Kheluapara and 89 Khutapara.
Kutapara.
Okay.
My lord, page
The respondents in the election department to produce the upward and downward voters list of village Khelwapara Part 2 and Khutapara.
nineteen 97 voter list.
To examine the aspect whether after shifting of Habibur Rahman from Khelwapara to Khutapara, his name continued to appear in Khelwapara, or whether the name of Abdul Malik son of Habibur also appeared in the voters list of Khutapara
Kotapara.
prior to the shifting. List after 2 weeks.
Obliged.
Happy Bihu vacation to all of you.
Thank you, Your Lordship.